And we are rolling.
He looks like that movie is brother.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Great Movie Ride. Once again, my name is Greg, and I'll be taking you from this Hollywood soundstage right into some of the greatest movies of all time.
It's so
all
weird.
on one tour.
Except for he's
Just between you and me, this is no ordinary tour, because the Great Movie Ride brings these movies to life and puts you right in the middle of the action. First, let's visit those great Hollywood musicals starting in 1933 with Busby Berkeley's extravaganza, Footlight Parade, starring James Cagney, Ruby Keeler, and Dick Powell. In 1952, Gene Kelly was singing in the rain with Debbie Reynolds and Donald O'Connor. Did you know Gene Kelly co-directed this movie? Can anybody tell me what movie this is?
Mary Poppins.
That's right. It's Walt Disney's Academy Award-winning film from 1964, Mary Poppins, starring Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke. Hold on to those wallets and purses, folks. This doesn't look like a very good neighborhood. In fact, it looks a lot like the underworld, the scene of such classic gangster films as The Public Enemy, starring one of my favorite tough guys, James Cagney. In one famous scene, Cagney shoves a grapefruit in Mae Clark's face. She could never look at breakfast the same way again. These guys could turn anything into a weapon.
Somebody's coming. Get down. Is it them? Yeah, just a bunch of lucky niggas. Shut up, you two. You wanna blow up?
Some of my favorite movies. Sorry. He's got a point. I hate it when people talk during the movie.
Just hold the horn so everybody knows we're here. You set up a flare or something.
Can anybody tell me the name of the movie that Clint Eastwood and John Wayne starring together? Actually, that's a trick question. That's right. The world's two most famous movie cowboys never actually made a picture together. Until now.
Unless I was partial to trouble or fixing to get myself shot, and hightail it out of here. Go right ahead if that's what you're going to do. Long time ago.
The Duke and Clint have made some of the greatest westerns of all time. Someone's robbing the bank. Not on my watch, Pilgrim. Sit tight, folks. I'll be right back.
Why are you leaving us?
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated. Your guide will return momentarily. Remain seated, please.
Yeehaw! Well, look at here. Just in time for the first.
Hold it right there, hombre.
Good job, Steve.
Hombre.
Oh, yeah? That's why your thing's right there. That's right, Steve.
Reach for the sky!
I'm reaching.
You're under arrest!
Nothing doing, old man.
Yeah, but maybe the judge will go easy. You swing for this!
Nothing doing. Nobody's sticking my neck in the noose.
That sure went down quick, didn't it? Well, the strangers are this here. What kind of donation is this?
This is Alien. You are with Sigourney Weaver aboard the spaceship Nostromo. Something has gone wrong. One by one, the crew has vanished. And somewhere in the ship, a terrifying creature waits to claim its Warning, remain in your vehicle. The area you are entering is extremely dangerous. Proceed with caution.
Emergency destruct system is now activated. Ship will detonate in T-minus 7 minutes.
I wish my own partner was here. Dad, burn it as a snake. A snake.
Here in Raiders of the Lost Ark, amid 1,000 deadly snakes, Indiana Jones unearths a great treasure. Will Harrison Ford escape with his discovery? And what will be your fate? Beware.
So animarnos a que les ama seco.
The dust of 3,000 years lies undisturbed in this ancient burial chamber. And on the chest, the great stone god, a priceless jewel.
Looks like we're hitting a monolith. Rico is time to stay in my club. No, I know you don't wear a move when I'm fishing as rich. Unless you want to belly for that.
But the jewel is guarded by a curse. And those who dare defy that curse must pay with their lives.
Halt, unbeliever. Disturb the treasure of the gods, and you shall all pay with your lives.
Not bad for my film debut, huh? That just goes to show you, anything can happen in the movies. Now, let's get on with the show. I see dead people. The horror movies, my all-time favorite genre. Some of the best horror films were produced back in the 1930s and 40s. But monsters, mutants, and maniacs are still audience favorites and continue to haunt us today. Now that's what I call a wrap. We are now entering the jungle home of one of the most beloved characters of all time. No, it's not George of the Jungle. Actually, it's Tarzan, portrayed here by Johnny Weissmuller. Over there is Maureen O'Sullivan as Jane, and the one and only Cheetah as herself. Johnny Weissmuller is probably the best known Tarzan, but he had some tough competition for the title role in his first film. When casting the 1932 version of Tarzan the Ape Man, producers seriously considered a young, unknown actor by the name of Clark Gable. The future Red Butler lost the role because the director didn't believe he was muscular enough.
They're all friends. A woman. Cheetah.
These African elephants are actually Indian elephants with prosthetic ears and tusks. The MGM company already owned a number of these elephants and thought that they would be easier to deal with. think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Best last line in a movie ever. Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman in the classic romance, Casablanca.
Yes, Artemis, we both know you belong to Victor. Trying his work, the thing that keeps him going. That plane leaves the ground and you're not with him, you regret it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon, the rest of your life. We always had plans. We didn't have it. We lost it until you came to Casablanca. We got it back from us. I've got a job to do too. Where I'm going, you can't follow. What I've got to do, you can't be any part of. Look, I'm not good at being noble. But everything wants to see the problems of free of the people down on the Philippines and the third world.
Here's one of my favorite movie stars, Mickey Mouse, in one of its greatest roles, The Sorcerer's Apprentice, in Fantasia. The sorcerer in this sequence is named Yen Sid, which is Disney spelled backwards. Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. How often do you get to say that? I'd say we're definitely somewhere over the rainbow in one of the most beloved movies of all time. The Wizard of Oz.
Like you. Mister, that looks like you, but without the beard.
Who killed my sister? Who killed the Witch of the East? Was it you? Well, my little pretty, I can cause accidents too. Very well. I'll bide my time. But just try to stay out of my way. Just try. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
I wonder how we get out of here. What do you folks think? Which way do we go? Oh, the yellow brick road.
Don't follow the yellow brick road.
Oh, why didn't I think of that?
Follow the green road.
Sing along, folks. You know the words.
Yes, alright. It's called grass. Ow! Stop getting me!
I hope you've enjoyed our tour through these great moments in the movies. But we've only scratched the surface of what Hollywood has to offer. There are thousands of other great movies out there just waiting for you to discover. And here are just a few of my favorites.
a problem, officer?
I'm gonna make him an offer, Captain.